Welcome back, guys. Day 2, following our dreams, seeing if we can make something out of nothing. Wanting to turn a part time side hustle into a full time gig. We set a goal for ourselves. Can we sell $100 a day? Random goal that we picked. We have to start somewhere. How do we do? Well, yesterday we were successful. We sold $103 worth of stuff. Surprisingly, none of it in sports cards. So, how were we able to kind of hit our goals without necessarily going down the sports card lane? Well, we started also posting some items that we just had laying around the house. We do have sports card inventory. We got some of it listed yesterday, most of it somewhat lower end. And then we also got some other items from the pile that we've just kind of been collecting around the house and put those up for sale and got some good traction. So we had some good wins yesterday to celebrate for day 1. We'll walk you guys through that stuff. Also going to kind of show you some of the items that we packaged up from selling. And those are ready to bring to the post office today. And then we're going to kind of show you some of our shipping area. We've already got some sales today that we'll show you. And yeah, thanks for following along. So let's get right into it. Wins for yesterday. We actually started this sheet here, just a very basic sheet, guys. And this will evolve over time, but we wanted something that we could track our goals on and just kind of hold ourselves accountable, right? And something to show you guys progress as well. So this is what we came up with within 30 seconds for day 1. Get to $100, a little chart that you can kind of fill out. It says day 1, and then we'll kind of walk through the things that are. So, highlights from yesterday. We started a YouTube channel, and we got our first video out. Within, 18 hours, we had like 17 views, 1 subscriber, 1 like. So, I would say that's a win. We've never really tried to do anything with YouTube or social media to this extent, so that's a good feeling. So we appreciate all of you guys following along. This was just kind of a way to start highlighting our journey, and if people want to watch, all the better. We do appreciate that. So we'll also put links below to our eBay account if you guys want to check out some of the things we're listing here daily, and follow along, and you can see sales and stuff like that. That would be really cool too, a way to support us. So yeah, YouTube channel yesterday. We shared that video to Twitch. We had 176 views on that, which we don't, or not Twitch, Twitter, X as they call it. Sorry, God, I'm old. Anyways, yeah, 176 views. We very rarely post there and hardly get any traction. We post playing some Madden video games and stuff. So that was cool just to get some views there as well. We listed a total of $303 worth of items onto eBay. So things we listed were some Nintendo Switch games. We listed Just Dance 2021, Just Dance 2020, Zelda, Luigi's Mansion, Jumanji, Sonic Colors, Jeopardy. We listed a torque wrench that we had laying around in the garage. And then we took pictures of 58 cards, and we ended up listing 20 of those. We did get all the photos edited and all of that, but we got 20 done through creation. They're in the binders. They're listed, ready to go. So yeah, $303 worth of stuff we listed. We sold $103 worth of stuff. So let's go through kind of what we sold yesterday that got us to that. So we started off our day before I even made the first video selling a $15 pair of used wrestling shoes locally on Facebook Marketplace. So we're going to continue to add platforms to sell on as we kind of grow our business a little bit. Right now, we're focusing primarily on eBay and Facebook Marketplace. So we sold the $15 pair of wrestling shoes, and then we sold just the Switch game. If you look here, we sold Yoko Island Express, Just Dance 2020, Luigi's Mansion 3, which they actually canceled the order and then did it right away, or re-upped it right away, but $25, and then $12.99. Well, actually, no, that was the canceled order. So the Luigi's Mansion was $32.09, $19.12 on the Just Dance, $43 on the other one, on Yoku's Island. So yeah, we had some good sales yesterday. So you look kind of back up at the chart here. Luigi's Mansion, $30. Just Dance, $18. Yoko's Island, $40. $15 football cleats. That put us at $103 the day. So awesome. That's exactly where we wanted to be. Success day one. Couldn't ask for anything better. Now, with sales, we have to package those items. So I'm going to show you guys kind of how we package those video games. That's usually not our lane, so we just wanted to make sure that we packaged them safely. And then we'll show you some of the more common shipping supplies that I use on really a daily basis, or that we will be using. And if this is something you guys are thinking about starting out, follow along with me. Ask any questions that you have. I'd be more than happy to give you advice in, the little time that I've spent doing this myself. So let's go take a look at the ship. So here are the 3 games that we sold. So they're packaged up. I've got these eBay envelopes here. Just a box of padded envelopes. And then we've got a bunch of bubble wrap here. And we wrap the games up really nice in bubble wrap. Put them in the padded envelopes. Tape them closed. And then we do print off our own labels. You can choose the labels printed off for you at the post office. They use their own thermal printer, scan a QR code, and you're good to go. But right now we just print them off with our printer and tape them on. So eventually that's definitely an area where we can kind of cut back some time. But for now we're just trying to focus on getting stuff listed, making sales, and we can work on being more efficient as kind of time goes on. So other things that we would typically use, painter's tape. We use a lot of painter's tape for securing sports cards, envelopes, big and small. By being part of the eBay as a top seller, you get I think like $25 in credits for shipping supplies every quarter. So that's actually like this tape. I've got several rolls of that tape. These padded envelopes I think I got with that. We also got a bunch of these bags. Where do they go? We got these bags over here. So we use these for, if we're going to sell shoes or clothing or anything like that. So the perk of having a monthly eBay store is you do get some free shipping supplies out of that. Other things that we would use, sports cards. We're going to have all of our different card savers, plastic stuff to protect the cards when we're shipping them out. Different paper to kind of fold in between the cards for envelopes. We've got a scale, a smaller scale, and a bigger scale, depending on what we're, shipping and weighing. And always using scissors, tape, notebooks to keep track of things. So we've got a couple other notebooks back there. Other than that, guys, it's really, you're going to have boxes and stuff, I think, when we start doing other things besides sports cards. And as you can see, a decent amount of stuff just laying around from kind of cleaning out the house. We have 4 kids. And that's, stuff just adds up. So if we're selling stuff outside of the sports card lane, general things I think are just random size boxing things. So I have a bunch of different size boxes here, just different boxes there, packing paper. So really the things you need to start and the things that I've ran into that I've needed for shipping purposes. So we got the items ready and we're going to drop them off at the post office here shortly. Just to update you guys kind of where we are at. We've already made a couple sales today. So surprisingly, we got some more Switch games that sold. Yesterday, one of our highlights I forgot was we also created a 20% off coupon. We made it public on eBay and then sent it to anyone that's ever bought anything from us in the past. And somebody they bought 3 Switch games this morning. And that total was 71.57 around here. Subtotal 72.98. They got the 3 off. So we made a coupon. We had success using the coupon. We're already more than halfway to our goal of $100 today. So we're going to get those items boxed up as well. Nice thing about that coupon sale is now I've got only one order to box up. So I did give them the 20% off on the sale, but now we've only got one shipping charge, one potential package that could have issues if it gets lost or anything like that. So really, really excited that we had success with that coupon right away. So we'll get all those packaged up and sent to the post office. Things to do today. We did our shipping. We're making our YouTube video right now. We're going to do a Twitch post after that's made to try to get some traction with it. We're going to finish posting cards that we took photos of yesterday. So I'll show you guys high-end cards. Like these are cards that we just have, you know, laying around. So some of these are new from this last year, but most of them are just couple dollar cards, right? So we're not listing these cards. It's more of a quantity play right now. Let's get as many up as we can, $2 to $5, and let's see what we can move, reinvest that in a little bit higher inventory stuff and kind of keep climbing the ladder. So we're gonna get those posted. Then we are going to list a couple items that are not sports cards to see if we can kind of continue in that direction as well. Items we're going to list today. We've got these Ed Sheeran CDs that are autographed. I got them on Amazon for a really good deal, so I bought a couple of them just to resell. I think my wife and I might keep one of them, but yeah, Ed Sheeran, so we'll get those posted. There's a little drum set that I've cleaned up and tested that my son used to use. He is on to the real deal now. So we'll get those for sale. We'll get some cards posted for sale. And then let me know what you guys think next that we should work on outside of sports cards, because I've got this whole pile here to go through. You know, electronics that we could test and get up. We've got kids' clothing. We've got little RC cars. I've got old china that we could go through. So a lot of it's just random stuff, but let's see what we can do with it. Can we turn a profit? Can we continue on our mission of $100 a day? So we'll wrap this up with a little background of why I've decided to do this, guys. So I told you yesterday, I've been in sales pretty much my whole life. My wife and I do have a daycare now, and she's the one running that so that I can do this. So I am in a position where, you know, I do have the time available to kind of follow my dreams. So that's thankful that I have that, and I have a wife and a family that supports me. But the real reason for doing this is I have 4 kids, and they're getting to the age of, you know, my oldest is a senior, my youngest is 5, and when they get older, I want to have a job that provides flexibility and the ability to be a grandpa and follow my kids around and not spend, you know, 2 hours a day commuting to an office and 2 hours a day talking to people in an office in HR. Like, I want to build my life around flexibility, and that's really what I'm hoping that this gives me, is the ability to do that. So stay along with me as, you know, we continue this journey. Thanks so much if you've gotten to this point for following along. Day 2, we're already halfway to our goal, and it's early still. It's early. So we're going to continue this momentum. If there's anything you guys want to see us start selling from the pile, working on, let us know. If there's any particular like teams or players sports wise that you guys want to see us go after, let me know. I do have a lot of the stuff organized by teams and sports already. Anyways, thanks for following along. Show you the updated goal sheet for today, and there it is. Get to $100. Running total, we're at plus $3 from yesterday. We sold $103. Our highlight section, what we got listed, what we've sold. So we need to update that. We've sold some games already. And let's get it, guys. Make it a great day.